Birds of prey in New York are in danger as a rodent poison called anticoagulant rodenticide is poisoning them.
We see birds with suspected rodenticide exposure on apparently a pretty regular basis, according to my research. We don't have an excellent test in birds to detect this rodenticide. So, as doctors, we always want to know what we're treating. We always want to solve the puzzle and know what we can treat to target our therapy and make animals better faster.
Cynthia Hopf-Dennis is a clinical professor and assistant clinical professor at the Janet L. Swanson Wildlife Hospital at Cornell University. In a recent study, she and other researchers at Cornell University's College of Veterinary Medicine conducted research on red-tailed hawks to try and find these toxins in their bodies. The study found that 68% of red-tailed hawks have AR toxins in their system, which indicated that AR poisoning is widespread among New York State raptors.
So it was a sort of a frustration for me from a clinical perspective to not know what we were treating. We can use little cues like birds being anemic or birds having bruising in areas that they shouldn't have bruising and have a general idea that they've been exposed to something that would make them bleed inappropriately, but we don't always know. My hope was first to figure out how much do we really have in the area, how many birds are being exposed still. And red-tailed hawks are very common in our area. We see a lot of them. So that's why I picked red tails, because they eat mice that would be exposed to anticoagulant rodenticides as a target species for those toxicants. But red-tailed hawks are a good study subject for us here because we see a good number of them during the year. And so we wanted to see how much is in the population and can we use a different test that is more readily available to veterinarians like us to detect this.
The basis of the study was to see if researchers could develop a test for AR toxins that could be used on anybody, not just birds of prey. They weren't able to find a diagnostic test that worked. However, through the study, they found that AR toxins are a serious problem in birds.
They're suffering. The rodenticide exposure is because of us. And a lot of what we treat at our wildlife hospital is because of human caused injury or toxins. In my study, we only found second generation rodenticides, and those are theoretically only available for licensed pest care professionals. And so, why are they so widespread? I think is the concern. Why is this all we're seeing, and why are we seeing so much of it still?
The DEC told Finger Lakes One that they have seen several raptor cases in the Finger Lakes region of rodenticide exposure and poisoning, specifically red-tailed hawks, but also with bald eagles, snowy owls, and great horned owls. Therefore, they recommend using alternative means other than poison to control rodent issues if possible. For Finger Lakes One, Megan Hatch.